receive. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. You can feel the energy here in Milwaukee. The Bucks looking to please their fans in this Eastern Conference matchup. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year. The previous season series split right down the middle. These teams were quite evenly matched. Embiid the screen. Saric outside. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Saric has got his team on the board to start the game for the 76ers. The Milwaukee Bucks looking to move the needle with their new head coaching hire. If you're in that role, Brent, what changes do you make?
Well, I think the team just needs to find a little bit better cohesion on the defensive end. They tried a lot of things schematically last year that I don't think they were as connected as they needed to be there. And as far as personnel goes, they're really lacking some consistency from outside on the perimeter, their perimeter shooting. I know Tony Snell had a decent year, but there's not a lot of three-point attack from the Milwaukee Bucks. It makes it tough for them to score. Well, Chris Middleton is such a versatile scorer, and because he has the ability to put the ball down on the floor, sometimes defenders are not as willing to close out to him, but last year was in the 74th percentile in spot-up jump shots. It can be devastating from there.
Here's Saric. Can't hit from in close. Left side out of the Kumbo. And stolen by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
How about the activity of Simmons, mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult on the opposition. So good at getting steals.
Now here's Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Middleton can hurt you from anywhere. But his mid-range game, Brent, his mid-range game stands out.
Yeah, people don't really realize how effective Chris has been from the mid-range. He's up there with Kevin Durant statistically in some of the numbers. And the fact that he's got that long frame, any switchable defender that's smaller than him gives him... I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Outside, Simmons. Shot off a pick by Saric. Pass to Covington. Simmons inside. No good that time. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Here's the screen. Five on the clock. Makes it off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the night.
And you take a look at Giannis in his first year as opposed to now. That's strength coming into play now.
Screen by Simmons. 9 feet out. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Saric has got his second bucket.
I think he recognized the size mismatch. No reason to pass out of that. Just rise up and knock it down.
Pass to Snell. Launches a three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Covington. Redick with the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Redick's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Henson with the screen. To the paint. Ball knocked loose. And stolen by Redick. And the foul on John Henson. That's his first foul. The 76ers leading by 3. Outside, Simmons. Simmons on the wing. And Simmons slams it in.
And the vertical of Simmons, an extraordinary dunker when given the chance to shine.
Henson with the screen. They set the screen. Here's Antetokounmpo. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
Pass to Covington. Here's Saric. And Henson pulls it down. Bucks trail by 5. Brogdon with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Henson with the screen. Covington with the steal. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That is his first foul of the game. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
As to Henson. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. Poked away. Covington with the steal. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Philadelphia leading by 5. Embiid the screen. Shoots over Henson.
Like the effort right now. Henson's greatest talent, short of shot blocking, is that he can get in there and contest.
And the 76ers with possession. Simmons. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Ben Simmons, who missed the first season in the NBA with an injury. Boy, Greg, was he worth the wait.
And you knew he'd be a special kind of player after being taken first overall. But he is so unique in how great of a player he is. His ability to command attention on offense without having a great outside shot really is something you just don't see in today's NBA.
Fast break, here we go. That one drops for him. Covington's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Brent, I'm sure there were times, and you've won 2 championships where you thought you were going to win a title, and it didn't happen.
I'll go back to the first night that I thought potentially we were going to win a title with San Antonio, and that was in the 2005 finals against Detroit. We had come back home for a Game 6 that I thought we were going to win, and we did not. And sort of the pressure that mounted after that game to know that we were going to a Game 7 and had lost an opportunity where we really did feel coming off of Game 5 we were going to win. It certainly elevated the intensity of the Game 7, which we eventually won at home for our title in 2005.
Pass to Embiid. And here is Saric. Covington in the corner. And here is Antetokounmpo. Here's Snell.
And that has been a huge problem for them here early in this game.
Now the 76ers with it. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Now Simmons. He has 5. Pass to Embiid. Fader on the way. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
The screen from Thompson. There's the screen. The Bucks working the ball around. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And from everything you hear about Giannis Antetokounmpo, he keeps a laser focus. Basketball and his family are his sole preoccupations.
And some have even compared Giannis to Kobe Bryant for his single-minded dedication, Greg, to improvement.
Yeah, you know, something of an introvert. Not a guy you'll find out on the town or schmoozing with other stars. He's content to save outside pursuits for after his playing days are done.
Passed and Waba. The screen from Thompson. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And he wasn't going to get away with that one. Still in motion when he set that screen.
Yeah, really trying to sell it out there, but the official just, he ain't buying.
Screen by Sharch. For 3, Covington. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And Brent, you look at Giannis Antetokounmpo's slashing game, standing what, maybe a hair under 7 foot tall. How do you even put it into words?
Well, it's hard to imagine a more perfect frame for today's game in terms of getting in transition, having a versatile offensive game, putting it down, getting to the rack. The one thing that we're anxious to see is whether or not Giannis will develop the type of range from the three-point line that makes it respectable. Other than that, he's pretty much unstoppable.
Bucks trail by 9. Now here is Dellavedova. Outside Korver. Back to Maker. 6 to shoot. Trying his luck deep. He's off on that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Fultz. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Out to Chandler. To the inside. And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And that versatility that Johnson offers has a huge upside. He's mobile and strong enough that he can defend either front court position, and that's a great tool for any team to have.
Middleton outside. Dellavedova with the ball. The screen from Thompson. Off the pick. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And defenses are always concerned about Korver popping out there for the shot, which is why he can catch them off guard with slick passes to the pick and roll man.
Johnson the screen. A minute 42 left in the first quarter. Kept alive. Pass to Simmons. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Yeah, I think the defense made an impact on that play, making the shooter feel a bit uncomfortable on release.
And now the 76ers on the break. Smith, no good. Bucks trail by 8. And here is Dellavedova. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. There's the pick. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Middleton can't get it to go.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And it's Smith, top of the key. Second shot opportunity. Can't hit that one. Good D by Thompson.
It is so tough to make those kind of shots with the defense draped all over you.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Middleton outside. Over Johnson. And the Bucks miss again.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And that one's good. Simmons.
And Simmons really using his insane athleticism on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who really carves up the defense.
Here's Middleton. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Philadelphia with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
I mean, they're winning the turnover battle, and oftentimes that can swing things your way.
Well, they're taking care of the ball. They're attacking on defense, and this has them out to a big lead after one.
Left side out of the Kumbo. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
Well, Giannis scores inside. One of the best in the business at getting his feet wet in the paint, and a strong feel for the attack that time.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Brett Brown coached this Sixers team through some really lean years. Now, the promise started to show last season, but he said, I don't feel close to the notion that we've arrived. I'm hardened, just doing my job and moving forward. Kevin?
And continuing the process, D.A., thanks. Back to Dellavedova. Poke loose. Here's Fultz. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Bucks trail by 8. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. Henson with the screen. And here's Korver from the arc.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Johnson at the elbow. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The big changes in defensive rules happened right in the middle of your playing days. How did people initially react to those?
Well, a lot of guys had 3 quick fouls, Kevin, because they're out hand checking and pushing guys around. And they say, what do you mean I can't do this anymore? I get paid to push guys around. But after a little while, obviously, guys stepping off and understanding positions on the floor where you could get away with more physical play than you can out in front with point guards, obviously, and having refs' eyes on them or down on the block.
And Maker sends it back.
Well, the positioning of Thon Maker is going to help him be a much more dependable shot blocker.
Clock at 6. Pass to Chandler. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Now the Bucks moving it up. Middleton right side. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, at 235 pounds, Middleton is hard to throw off balance, so he can take that contact and still finish through.
Chandler is screen. Shot to end this cold run. Here's Muscala. The 76ers again can't hit it. Bucks trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Middleton. Henson with the screen. Back to Dellavedova. He got right to the cup using that screen. Dellavedova's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Johnson outside. Here's McConnell. Out to Chandler. Back to McConnell. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Middleton outside. It's up a 3. Rebound by the 76ers. They've led by as much as 10.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right. Pass to Maker. Back to Henson. Here's Snell. Launches a 3. Rebound by Muscala. Over in the corner, Chandler. Here's Korkmaz. On the wing, Chandler. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Now, Antetokounmpo. 12 points for him. Henson trying to break free. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night. Timeout called the 76ers. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. With that. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
They get it back. Pass to Covington. Embiid inside. A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in.
Oh, nice, strong drive there. If that's who's going to be guarding him, then he's got some weight to throw around.
Now, here's Brogdon. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track. And Malcolm Brogdon, the son of a lawyer and a college dean, no less. His maturity and thoughtfulness certainly reflect that upbringing.
Embiid drives in. Shoots over Henson. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Yeah, he's had bad first quarters before and has dug himself out. Here's another one tonight.
Here's Brogdon. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. And with the way Brogdon conducts himself, some teammates call him, Greg, the president.
Yeah, he has an air about him. He has that leadership quality and has a goal to create an NGO to alleviate poverty and hunger in developing nations. Who knows? Politics might not be out of the question for this young man. And watching Robert Covington and how he plays out there, great 3-and-D guy, the ultimate role player on a team, and he just gels well with his teammates and he doesn't force shots.
And Greg, with Covington, he makes a point with his game to take what the defense gives him.
And sometimes that means Covington will go nights where he shoots very little. He's okay with that. He's focused on efficiency and making the best decision for the team. Only cares about wins and a true team player.
Outside, out of Antetokounmpo. And it's Middleton penetrating. And he jams it with authority.
No mistake about it. Middleton rising up that time for a vicious dunk.
Pass to Covington. Embiid the screen. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
Well, that's a play that only works by practicing over and over and having a great rhythm with your teammate. You could see the timing there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Offline with his three. The 76ers leading by 8. Pass to Covington. Embiid the screen. Now here's Redick from the arc. No good with the tip. Brogdon with it. Here's Snell. Outside, out of the Antetokounmpo. For the three. Snell, no good. And Philadelphia has possession. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. 76ers moving the ball around. Screen by Sharch. Another shot. Simmons.
And the Australian Simmons, a star in the making, folks. Thanks really in part to that tremendous skill set to go along with that gigantic frame.
And he's good on the second.
And last year, we saw what a full season of Embiid looks like. I mean, scary to think that this is just the beginning of his career. He looks like he can go down as one of the greats to play if he can stay healthy.
Here's Brogdon. And the jumper from down low is good. Brogdon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Brogdon going up with a purpose now here on the interior.
And the 76ers call time here. And Embiid has already made the jump from star to superstar.
And part of that is his personality. I think his game does speak for itself. Gives you everything you want from a center on both ends of the floor. Effortless athleticism and has incredible skill and touch for a player his size.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Korkmaz. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, the Bucks with the superstar talent in Giannis Antetokounmpo, the critical decision this summer for selecting a new coach came down to a very qualified one in Mike Budenholzer, and with all the options out there, 9 coaching changes, I think that Bud saw the opportunity in Milwaukee as being a great one to push this team a little bit forward. The talent on the roster tantalizing enough for him to head to Milwaukee after his stint in Atlanta.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Embiid. Outside for Redick. Embiid trying to break loose. And it's J.J. Redick with a 3.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And Mike Budenholzer, the 2015 Coach of the Year, 4 titles, Brent, as an assistant in San Antonio. How do you like the fit for him now in Milwaukee?
Well, I think that the players are going to really enjoy the attention to detail that Coach Bud and his entire staff who are coming with him will put into place. There's an efficiency with which they'll get the work done, and they're going to have to be thinking on their feet, learning a new offense and some things fundamentally on defense that he'll get them excited about.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Covington. Tries to save it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. .102 left in the first half. The screen from Thompson. Pass to Brogdon. They set the screen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brogdon's got 9 points in the quarter.
And maybe a little disengaged in the first quarter. Ball didn't come his way. He's really provided some scoring in the second quarter of action.
And they double up Embiid. It's Covington on the wing. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Bucks trail by 5. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Pass to Maker. Outside, out of the Kumbo. Embiid with the steal. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. 76ers. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. And Milwaukee has possession. It's a 5-point game. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And yes, it's good. Antetokounmpo's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Bucks. Pass to Embiid. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
Outside, Simmons. And here's Embiid. Puts up a 3. That one, no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
Brogdon right now picking out his spots there. Straight line drive and then powers right through it to score.
Pass to Covington. Down low. Here's Korkmaz. And Middleton with the block. Embiid the screen. To the inside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Snell for the lead. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
They're playing with a huge bit of confidence and some fire here. They've recorded 3 in a row here, guys.
Here's Simmons. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Well, it took 4. They finally got one to go. Still, they need to connect on more opportunities to get this quarter going.
Pass to Middleton. To the middle. 5 to shoot. No good that time. And it's Philadelphia the other way. They've led by as much as 10. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. And here is Simmons. He's got 12. That one doesn't go, but he's still shooting 50%. 5 of 10.
Well, if they had an edge at halftime, they might have lost it. Beginning this half, 1 of 5.
To the middle. Embiid with the steal. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
And Fultz loves pushing the pace. He's downright terrifying in the open floor. Loves jumping all over the defense.
Middleton on the wing. And he uses the glass on the layup. Middleton's got 8.
Chris Middleton has the size in this league that you need to finish on the inside. Way to get that one up quick.
Saric outside. Back to Embiid. Lots of room. And off the glass. That one's good. He has 6.
Well, I have no idea how he made that, but hey, sometimes a little bit of luck helps.
Pass to Middleton. And he banks in the layup. Middleton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And Simmons is just so intelligent in these screening roles. A fantastic decision maker.
Henson with the screen. Now, Antetokounmpo. He's got 19. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
This is when length becomes a massive, massive positive. What a shot block by Giannis.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's got 11. Henson with the screen. For the tie. And it's Malcolm Brogdon with the 3. Brogdon's got the game tied up here for Milwaukee.
And Malcolm Brogdon, not the fastest point guard in the league, but he knows how to change speeds and create some space off the screen.
And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And they take the lead. Snell's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
A lottery pick back in 2012, John Henson has pretty much flown under the radar except around the rim. People understand just how effective he can be there. A quality defender and rim protector.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Embiid the screen. To the paint. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Henson. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Saric. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Well, when Wilson Chandler gets this deep inside, he knows he can elevate and finish one off.
Middleton outside. Henson with the screen. For the 3. Middleton can't get it to go.
He's still looking for his shot. Somehow they're winning. They'd like to get him going.
Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
There you go, fans. That was a Bucks answer. One more time. Let him hear it.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's got 21. Pass to Brogdon. The screen from Thompson. Deflects the pass. And taken away by Johnson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And the Bucks with possession here. Inside. Thompson. And it's It's Thompson with the jam.
A great floor awareness says that Antetokounmpo has a sense for when the D has overcommitted or shifted his way, and then he finds where his teammate is open on the floor.
And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Fultz. And here is Simmons. Trying to get open is Johnson.
Always seems to be a secondary thought process for the shooter when Giannis is in the area. Definitely throwing some shots off right now.
76ers trailing. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That'll be his second foul of the game. Johnson outside. Here's Fultz. Thompson with the rebound.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Just couldn't complete the play.
To the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. Here's Mwaba. That's tipped.
And love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Milwaukee. Johnson the screen. To the middle. Over Thompson. Outside for Simmons. Now Fultz. Back to Simmons. For the lead. The offensive rebound. Johnson. Good D by Thompson. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the basket is good. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 4 now for Milwaukee.
Well, the defense looking at him like a Rubik's Cube. They cannot figure him out. He continues to light him up from the field. More importantly, they're winning.
Simmons with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Here's Saric. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Saric has got 8 points. Timeout called the Bucks.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
And so it's Milwaukee now. The lead is 2. Middleton outside. The screen from Thompson. Shots good by Middleton. 12 points for him.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Johnson outside. Pass to Covington. Out to Saric. Beyond the arc. To the wing right side. Over Maker. The shot by Saric. No good.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
Here's Middleton. An easy 2 points on the layup. Now it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Back to McConnell. Right wing. Here's Saric. And he drops it in from the low post. Saric has got 4 this quarter.
Cannot give players that kind of positioning, and the defense also late in trying to alter that shot.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. Here's Middleton. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Middleton's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Bucks.
just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
It's deflected. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, a big reason why Dellavedova is out there is because he can see who's available.
Now here's McConnell. And Thompson sends it back. They get it back.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
That's good from Johnson.
At the line, 76.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Bucks leading by 7. .34 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Dellavedova. Pass to Thompson. Back to Dellavedova. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The 76ers trail by 7. Covington wide open. He fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Covington's got 9. The screen from Thompson. Middleton for 3. Can't hit that one. The third quarter comes to a close. Bucks ahead. They lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back moment. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. McConnell with it. Johnson outside. Back to McConnell. Here's Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Brogdon. Pass to Korver. Here's Nwaba. 5 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound by Smith. 76ers trailing. Now here's McConnell. That ties it up.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That'll be his second foul of the game. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter.
Brogdon's got a nice all-around game, and you don't want him to get going. He'll add to the point total with this kind of rhythm.
And here's McConnell. Pass to Covington. There's the pick. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Covington's got the game tied up here for Philadelphia.
Phenomenal use of the body there to free himself up from the defender and get a clean look at the basket.
Now Antetokounmpo laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 25 points in the game.
It's a huge night for Giannis Antetokounmpo at the offensive end of the floor. That length and athleticism just proving to be too much for any defensive scheme.
Covington's shot is off. And the Bucks with possession. A 2-point game. Brogdon. Thompson is double. And it's good, 2 points.
Thompson shoots such a high percentage on the inside. Most of his shots coming around the rim.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Greg, what are some of the positives that Tristan Thompson's play brings to the team?
Still a very efficient scorer on the shots that he does take. And he lives mostly inside the paint. And still a strong offensive rebounder. But his days of being a threat on the offensive end as the game has evolved seems to have kind of gone away.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Brett Brown talking with his team. He said, hey, guys, we haven't played well at all tonight, but we're still in this thing. Let's just get a couple of baskets. We can take control. Guys, we'll see if they listen to him.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. The 76ers trail by 4. Embiid with it, and it's Henson picking him up. And Embiid throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Here's Fultz. And Henson sends it back.
Well, he's a great shot blocker. Henson's still trying to bring the rest of his game up to that level.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And sometimes you just want a reminder of what our objectives are tonight.
Yeah, get everyone on the same page and point it in the right direction.
Here's Brogdon. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Aston Waba. The shot that time, not on target. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And here's Smith. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. Second free throw, no good. Now here's Korver. Aston Waba. Henson with the screen. Back to Korver. And here is Brogdon. He's guarded by Chandler. And the clock. Lets it fly from 18. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And there's the call on Chandler. That is his first foul of the game. Brogdon with it. Henson with the screen. Here's Nwaba. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing.
Right now, he's just out of sync. A lot of shots rimming out, and he's got to try to find something different.
To take the lead. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And with as much news and worry that Fultz's jump shot has caused, you forget just how deadly he is going at the rim.
Yeah, has no problem cutting through the defense like a hot knife through butter. I tell you, Ben Simmons said he hates guarding Fultz in practice as it is impossible to stay in front of him. Just a very shifty player who uses his great handles to get into the teeth of the defense.
They need this one. Shot clock at 6. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Well, Chandler's shooting the ball with tremendous confidence and right now doing it off the pass.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Bucks trail by 4. To the left wing. Henson with the screen. Back to Dellavedova. Top of the key, Snell. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here is Dellavedova. Pass to Middleton. "16 feet away. Chalk up 2 there. Middleton's got 12 points in just the second half.
You love to see the resolve from an offensive player after a disappointing first half. He's been terrific here in the second.
And the explosiveness of Fultz really is incredible. Just he's effortless in terms of getting where he wants on the court. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. A shot by Middleton, wide open. No good on the 3. Pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And Simmons is a purebred scorer, a dominant offensive talent who can score in so many ways.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Here's Dellavedova to the middle. To the wing right side. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Count it. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that was delicate there from Giannis. I like that floater because that becomes unblockable given the massive length.
Pass to Redick. Screen by Simmons. Outside for Redick. Clock at 4. Rebound Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Bucks trail. Now Middleton. Middleton on the wing. Dellavedova from outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Pass to Embiid. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And he can't get the first one. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Now here is Dellavedova. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Back to Dellavedova. To the middle. Here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Justin Thompson with some force on that one.
Screen by Simmons. Pass to Fultz. Shoots off the screen. Embiid, no good. Dellavedova with the ball. To take the lead. Good on the 3-point shot. And now it's a 3-point Milwaukee lead.
There's Dellavedova. When he's in a good rhythm, he helps space the floor for this basketball team.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. They set the pick. Antetokounmpo up top. Out to the right wing. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Simmons with the defensive effort.
You got to make that. The defense was far from terrible, but man, that's an easy shot.
And Fultz gets it to go.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Middleton right side. Pass to Snell. Sinks that one from the post. And the Bucks lead by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
And the 76ers call time here. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
Both teams will make substitutions. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
And Embiid throws it down.
Well, passing is something he does very well, especially when it comes to leading his man to the right spot.
Pass to Snell. He misses the free throw.
Tony Snell.
He hits the second from the line.
He was able to tie it up, but he has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Pass to Embiid. Over Thompson. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 16 points for Joel Embiid. Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Embiid. Here's Simmons. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. .124 left in the fourth quarter. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Not sure, maybe the pressure of the moment got to him there. A really careless error that might ultimately cost the team.
And here's Fultz. And the wide open shot from Redick. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
J.J. Redick is a gamer. How about that?
Now, Antetokounmpo. For 3, Middleton. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
And until someone stops him, he's just going to continue to keep firing from distance.
Yeah, we got to be a DEFCON 1 here, because at this point, he is so dialed in, you got to get him off his spots. And he needs to try to get another basket this quarter, because clearly his jumper is not going down right now.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Snell from outside. Doesn't go that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Now here's Fultz. Just 5 on the clock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, this has been rough all the way around. I mean, coming in with high hopes and then just now trying to finish the best they can.
And I think that's exactly what we're going to see. Fight all the way through, even to the bitter end.
So the 76ers win it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.